Okay, recording. I am so excited to chat with you ladies tonight. Anna, it's so good to see you back. Are you still in Hawaii or are you back? No.
No, I'm back. I just got home today.
Welcome home. Welcome back.
Trial nap and I'm ready to go.
Yay. Good. I loved following your adventures. It looks so beautiful. But I am incredibly excited to chat tonight. I feel like I've had so many things that I want to talk to you guys about. And it's funny because I'm like, do I go live about this stuff? No, I'll just wait until a team call because I like seeing your faces and I like getting feedback and I like hearing what's working for you and also hearing what you're struggling with. So I have like a list that I am just going to go through. But if there's anything that you want to talk about or any questions you have or struggles you're feeling right now in your business or whatever, please bring it up, put it in the chat or whatever so we can talk about it, because that to me is what this time is for. We have amazing team calls, as we've talked about before, with all of our uplines like Follow Your Bliss and Fit and Funky, amazing speakers and trainers and whatever. But to me, this is such a great time to, I'm loving all the kids, to just get together and mastermind and go like, okay, what are we doing? What's working? How are we going to move our businesses forward in the next week and a half between now and the end of the month? Because that's really my main focus is there. And I need to disable that. That's annoying. Okay. So I want to share with you, I think that's how I'm going to start this. I'm just going to share with you something. I don't know if you guys saw, I just made a post, about kind of just really realizing that I have had, fears and things that have been holding me back in this business for a while. And I didn't even realize that I had these fears. I didn't even realize that there were these things that I was thinking about that I was, that I was literally letting stall me in my life and in my business. So to take you guys back, I started coaching real quick. I started coaching towards the end of 2013, really didn't get my business started until February, Team Cup of 2014. That's when I truly started working this business. So 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago. And I was in a Team Cup with Ashley. She told me it's a requirement to hit Success Club. It's a requirement to at least sign 3 coaches. Or no, she said it was a requirement to at least sign 2 coaches. And I signed 3. First month hitting Success Club, and well, I think I'd hit it 1 month before, but from that point on, I was consistent in my business. Something really changed that month for me. And I was like, okay, I had some leadership. I had the belief. I knew where I wanted to go. I had a few months of the biz of like learning things. It was like, okay, I'm all in. And I went. And for the longest time, I was like, I'm all in. I'm sprinting. Got pregnant that year, had a baby that year, went diamond that year. The following year, 2015 was still a growing year. And then 2016, we went 1 star, 2 star, 3 star within a matter of like a few months. And then there was Summit that year. And then there was, I don't know, there was just, I would say distractions, because that's going to be life, right? But there was some drama within our team, just within my life. There were things that I really let suck the joy out of me, and I got kind of distracted. And then it's easy sometimes, I think, to correlate like, oh, I am feeling no joy or I am stressed because of, say, the business. But it actually had nothing to do with the business. It was my perspective and what I was labeling the business. I hope this is making sense, because I'm kind of just like thinking out loud. But I just wanted to give you guys a little backstory in case you go through something similar, or maybe you are going through something similar. But then like I kept going, and like for me, it was a non-negotiable to build my business. It was a non-negotiable for me to hit Success Club and maintain a strong diamond rank. And I've maintained strong, pretty much 1 star ever since. But I had 3 diamonds fall off. because I was able to sign my second business center in that time, I built my second business center to a diamond. So we've been like a strong 1-star diamond team for quite a while. And with that comes like the longer it goes on, and for the last couple of years, I've said, we're going to be an elite team. We're going to be elite. We're going for elite. Okay, cool. We're doing this. And it was like at the end, and the longer you don't hit a goal, the more kind of frustration can come in, and also a lack of confidence, because you're like, what the heck? Like, my goal is there. I think I'm showing up. I think I'm doing all the things. I'm hitting Success Club every single month. I've hit Success Club for over 50 months now. And I'm like, I know that there's not that many coaches that have hit Success Club for over 50 months. Most of them that have are all elite coaches. So why the heck are we not elite? Because I so believe that we have the heart, we have the depth, we have these amazing people. So I'm like, well, it must be me. I must be a crappy leader, or it must be that I don't have what it takes, or I am not organized, or I am, it's just not the right timing. I need to just focus on my kids right now. Like, all these self-limiting beliefs that I didn't even really recognize that I had bouncing around in my head for a couple years have been. And it wasn't until towards the end of 2018, and I went to that conference. I told you guys, but it was called the GoPro conference. And it's not Beachbody specific. It's for multi-level marketers. It's for direct sales. So it is worldwide, people all over the world that do what we do, just in different companies. And it was so eye-opening. And I just had this like theme of like, okay, I am ready, but I don't know why. Like, it was really bugging me. Why the heck is this year going to be different? What am I changing in my life, in my business, that's actually going to make a difference? Like, why now? Because I've said that this is going to happen for the last several years. And I just, like, it was seriously bugging me that I couldn't figure out what has been holding me back. Because I know that there was something. I knew that either I wasn't doing something, or it was a self-limiting belief or something. And I had some conversations with my dad. I even talked to Ashley the other day, who's my upline. And I think you all know that, but and I was talking to someone else. I forget who. But just like through like searching, I believe that if you search for an answer, it will reveal itself to you. But you have to be aware first that there's a problem to even go, okay, there's a problem and I want to fix it. Now, how do I fix it? And then you just keep searching and it will reveal itself. And like, I had this like light bulb moment, oh, Jesse, you're totally fine. I know. Bless your heart. You're totally fine. I had, this moment of realization that I have been holding myself back because I am afraid of what didn't even realize I was afraid of a lot. I'm afraid of what it's going to require of me, that next level of success. Because when I came into this business, I didn't come in going, I want to retire my husband. I came in going, I want to be able to pay for my Shakeology and help with the groceries. Like, that was life-changing to me then. And then that evolved to, I want to be able to make sure that I can replace my previous full-time income and stay home full-time with my babies. And then I did that. And I over doubled that income. And I was like, well, that's a lot. That's more than I even asked for. So I think I was kind of like, you then just settle. You're like, well, I've already gone this far. Why me to go farther? You know, you almost get comfortable, you get complacent, but I also think it's fear-based. And as a mom, my entire life, I wanted to be a mom. I grew up with a mom, this family model of a dad that worked outside the home. He built his own business. He's an entrepreneur. He worked his tail off, like the hardest worker I've ever met, and massively inspiring. And my mom worked her tail off at home, but she didn't bring in any monetary value. She raised us kids. She cooked and cleaned and took care of us. And so that is what was in my head of how my family needed to be. And if I wasn't able to give my kids that model, then I was somehow not as great of a mom. And I literally didn't even connect that I felt this just until the last few weeks. It was like this light bulb moment of, oh my gosh, I've been holding myself back because I'm straddling a fence. I'm thinking that I'll just work to a certain point to where then almost like, oh, then I'll give up Beachbody, which I love, which has changed my life so that I can be this like vision of what I thought I was supposed to be as a mom. And maybe it sounds crazy and doesn't even make sense because our minds do weird things, but it's just, I realize like I have been holding myself back out of fear that I wouldn't be as great of a mom, that I'm going to be, you know, making little sacrifices here and there, working more, getting up earlier. Maybe it's staying up late. Maybe it's, you know, having to become a better leader. What does that look like when I don't know what that means? You know, like literally it's just, my point is we all have these self-limiting beliefs that if you haven't reached a goal yet and you've said that that is your goal for a long time, then you need to take a look at your actions and you need to take a look at your beliefs and like really think about it and dissect it and figure out, where am I lacking? In my actions, I realized I have been lacking in that I, for the longest time, was not sending out direct personal invites every day. And that is because when I came into this business, my coach was not doing that. She was all about attraction marketing. That's what I learned. That's what I did. For a long time, that worked on Facebook. I would run Facebook ads all the time, and I was able to hit Success Club every month. And so that was what I did. I just rocked the heck out of social media, showed up super consistently, and then things changed. And so, but I thought in my head that, well, if I'm a coach long enough, then I won't have to invite. And I'm just going to tell you right now, that is the worst decision I ever made. So please don't do that. Don't get complacent and don't think like, if I just do this long enough, it's going to get easier. You're still going to have to work hard. But if you find that, like, if you love it and you find the joy in it, it's going to be so worth it, because holding myself back did nothing for me. It only left me frustrated. And when I flipped the switch and I saw the clarity, when I looked at all the things that I was afraid of, and there was more, but I already feel like this is long-winded. It was like I gave myself the freedom to just go, to just fly, to just let it fly and be me and be authentic. And that is what I want for you guys, to just take a look at your goals, take a look at your actions, and then take a look at maybe what might be holding you back within, because it's not like a life situation. I guarantee it's not a timing thing, because we're all crazy busy. We all have very different lives, but we're all crazy busy. It's not because you're too busy. It's because there's something else there. Like there's a lack of belief that you can do this. So it's easier. It is easier almost. We try to self-protect. It's almost easier to not really give it 100%, because we are afraid that if we give it 100% and we fall short, then that's going to mean like somehow we're a failure or we're going to look even sillier. I like have been doing that, not going 100%, but just like hitting Success Club every month. It's like, cool, I'm still building my business. I'm still able to take care of my kids and provide for my family. And that's good. I should be happy about that, right? But I was settling because it's not what I really wanted. What I really want is the title that we deserve as an elite team. I want to see you guys be a part of this elite team. I want you guys to be able to be elite coaches. I want you guys to create this financial freedom in your lives that you've told me you want, for your families, for your future families, for your dog family, for the travel you want to do, for your spouse or your kid, like whatever. You guys have been so awesome to give me these raw glimpses into your life and your goals. And I just want to do that justice. And that is why I know that this year is different. And we are an elite team. We don't have the title yet, but we are, and we're working towards it, and we're going to keep working towards it, and it's going to happen. And, I am no longer going to let mom guilt or limiting beliefs or whatever hold me back, because it's like now I'm free and I get it. And I'm not afraid of what it's going to cost or the work, because I know that hard work is always rewarded. There's never a time where you work hard consistently and you don't let your foot off the gas and you don't give up, that it's not rewarded. It's always rewarded, and it's always worth it, because I know what that felt like in the beginning of my business. When I was all out, having no idea what I was doing, I was just all out. We became a 3-star team, and it wasn't like I was doing I was doing less work than I am now. but I think it was the mindset was different. I didn't know any better. I was just running. And then it was almost like I choked, literally choked. It's like when you're playing sports or something and you know you're going to win and you know you can do it. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, and then you're like, everyone's like, why did that team lose? They were supposed to win. That's how I feel. And that's okay. It's part of life. And there's nothing to be afraid of. And that's why I put that post out there. I don't even care if it gets likes or loves or whatever. I just needed to get it out there for me so that now, like, I can set a new standard and I can set that new foundation for my business. So again, I don't know if this resonates at all, but I just needed to share with you because you're my family, you're my team. And yeah, learn from my mistakes. I'm an open book. You can ask me anything about any of that. But it was really cool. Some of you are in the, I comment on your post, but yes, I feel you. Karen, yes. Totally. Okay. So some of you are in the Diamond Dash group, the current or the like Rise to the Top group. Karen, I know you are. Anna, you are, right? Jesse, I think you are. I don't know. Kimberly, I don't think you are. Okay. So anyways, there's a Diamond Rise to the Top group. It's a Diamond Dash group. And I signed up for it just for like, take it all in, do as much as I can, like learn to me, you'd never stop learning in this. And sometimes it's the 10th time that you hear something that it sticks. But Mora Kukuba, I always say her last name wrong. Hold on. I have it in here somewhere. I was like writing mad notes. What is her name? Moira Kukuba. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? She's a top 10 coach. She's blonde. I think, yes. Thank you, Karen. I have never actually really listened to her speak before, but I really liked her. And she was sharing actually her story, and it resonated so much with me. I was watching it today. It was a short video, but if you guys are in that group and haven't watched it yet, for sure go listen. She's actually done 3 videos. She did a power hour today, but yesterday she shared this story, and she was talking about how last year, at the beginning of last year, she had made top 10. So she started off last year as a top 10 coach, as the number 5 coach in the company. So she finished 2017 being the number 5 coach in the company. And she thought, like going in, she's like, oh, I'm a top 10 coach. So now, like I was saying, now all the people are just going to start running to me. All the people are going to see my success, and I'm not going to have to invite anymore. And I'm going to have these high success club numbers, and everyone's just going to come to me. And she's like, February of last year was literally the hardest month I've ever had in the business. And she had to do the same thing and evaluate why. Why is this so hard? Why? Like, I'm a top 10 coach. She was like frustrated that her success club numbers were so low. A top 10 coach, right? So we feel this way, but it was so nice to hear her. There's no one exempt from that struggle. There's no one exempt from the hard work, from the invites, from the struggle, from the self-limiting beliefs, from reaching a roadblock. But she like figured this out. It was hard because she was telling herself like that it was hard. And she was so focused on the fact that these people weren't coming to her, that people were literally just not coming to her. Have you guys ever felt that way in your business? Like you obsess over something. You're like, no one wants to join my bootcamp. Oh my gosh, it's almost the end of the month. I only have 2 success club points on the board. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I don't think that's going to happen. And guess what? The floodgates don't open because your perspective is all in the wrong spot. So she did this exercise, and I want to do it right now. You guys can do it on your own. It's very simple, but it's called contrast and clarity. And I think that this is genius. And I did it, and I was like, just felt better even writing it down. But she's all about the law of attraction. And I have absolutely seen that in my life. I've seen that in other people's lives. I've seen that in like my dad's life for instance, building a business. He, to me, has always been this example of law of attraction. He puts out love and goodness and positivity and a positive attitude, and literally taught me this at a young age, but it's like, it's just coming back to me now, realizing how powerful that was. That what you focus on, you become, you have more of, you attract, you grow. So she did this exercise called contrast and clarity. And what you're going to do now, or when you get off this call, you're going to write down a list on one side. That's going to be your contrast column of 10 things, could be more, but 10 things that you don't like in your business or your life right now. 10 things that irritate you, frustrate you, annoy you. It can be something like you're frustrated that it's hard to hit Success Club every month. You're frustrated that you've been a coach for X amount of time and you're not any farther along than you are. You're frustrated that you can't find any business builders. You're frustrated that, like just whatever it is, write that down. And I had plenty that I was able to write down. And then in the other column, you're literally going to flip the switch. So that's your clarity column. To every frustration, to everything that annoys you, everything that you feel is holding you back. I'm annoyed that I have to get up early in the morning, or I am annoyed that I don't even want to post on social media, or like whatever it is, write it down. And then on the clarity section, you're going to flip the script, and you're literally going to read a positive to that instead. And that is going to be clarity statements that you read every single day. So Moira was saying that that's what she did. From that point on, she did this exercise, and then she would read those clarity statements, those 10 clarity statements every single day. And she said, even like if I was in line, like for instance, maybe you feel like I can't find any business builders. Her flip script is, my dream team is coming to me all the time, or like whatever, something like that. Like my dream team is literally being attracted to me right now. They are coming to me right now. So she's like, I'd be in line and I'd be frustrated that it was taking so long. And then I would think about one of my clarity statements and I'd be like, even right now, I'm in line, but my dream team is being drawn to me right now, right this very second. She's like, because hello, we're all on social media. So even that's also the importance of putting out good content, sharing your life, sharing your authenticity, sharing your journey, sending those invites, making those public invites as well. The two go together. And she's like, because exactly, I can be in line, but people can still be drawn to me because they see my social media or whatever. Or maybe you're going to meet someone in line. But I am going to read to you guys my flip script clarity statements. And I'm so excited because like reading them, it gave me I'm like, oh, this is so empowering. This is totally because I've been reading, or I was listening to, what was I listening to? I'm listening to You Are a Badass again right now for like the second or third time. And they were talking about, like positive statements, positive affirmations that you read every day. I'm like, I don't know what to write. I don't know what's going to be impactful, but now I've found them. This is exactly what I needed. So where's my notes? Okay. So my clarity statements, I made 12. Number 1, I love the feeling of these Success Club points rolling in the door. It feels amazing. I mean, seriously, doesn't that fire you up? You're like, yes. Okay, let's go. Number 2, I love that I'm helping 5 people in the first 5 days of the month. I feel no stress. Because to me, I want to help way more than 5 people a month. But I know when I set myself up for success early, I feel way more empowered throughout the month. Not to take my foot off the gas, but to go, yes, look at what I've already helped. Now let's see how far we can go. Number 3, my team is rank advancing left and right, and I'm so proud. Number 4, I'm in the process of attracting all that I need to do, be, or have to be a top 10 coach. Some of these I took from her because I just love them. And I was like, yes, I will take that. That is totally what I need. Number 5, I love knowing that my dream team coaches are being drawn to me in this very moment. Right now, my dream team coaches are being drawn to me. That was redundant, but she said it. I can hear my boys upstairs. I love how it feels to hit these high Success Club points. Number 7, cold market is so fun and a genius idea. And she and I probably have different ideas on like what cold market is, but I still think this is such a good way to flip the script, because I think it can be easy to be like, I don't know, ho-hum on social media and get frustrated or whatever, and to just put out that positive and be like, hello, this is literally a platform that I can connect with people all over the world, all over the US, Canada, UK. That is millions and millions and millions of people. That is insane. My dad can't do that as a window cleaner in Eugene. He can't help millions of people and connect with millions of people, but we can. That's incredible. Number 8, more and more I find balance, ease, freedom, joy, and fun in this business. This job is the best, which is how I truly feel, but sometimes it's easy to get distracted. And I love that one. I love seeing my coaches hit high success club numbers every month and change lives while completely changing their own lives. Number 9, it excites me to see my challengers' lives transform. I'm watching their lives change in my accountability group every month. Number 11, I love being a 15-star diamond coach, multiple 6-figure earner, and being able to have my husband home more. Number 12, I love being able to do family dinners together every night, because that's something I complain about. I complain about not having my husband home, and I realized complaining about it doesn't get me anywhere, so I need to flip that script. So anyways, those are my 12. I would love for you guys to do this exercise and post it in our team page, because I'd love to see your clarity statements. This was really empowering for me to do, so I hope that you guys enjoy doing it as well. Okay, moving on through my list. If you guys have anything to add, please let me know. Okay. So, I don't know what I want to talk about next. Team Cup is coming up, and I hope that every single one of you are on a team already. If any of you need a team, please let me know. I'm actually going to put a post up after I get off this call. It is so important that you are on a team for Team Cup. And if you guys don't have a team and we don't have enough within our team for some reason, I have a friend. She's not a part of our team at all. She's just a friend, another coach friend that I made a couple years ago. Actually, we were Success Club partners for a while. Her name's Kelly. She's super sweet. But they need like 2 more girls, I think, 2 or 3 more girls. So if we can't fit it all together, there's teams everywhere that you can be a part of. Just let me know and I can connect to you. But Team Cup is so important. And I shared that story. That is truly when my business changed, because I felt the pressure. I didn't want to let my coach down, and I didn't want to let the people that I was working with down. And there's something about that accountability, that extra pressure, that extra fire to make you push. And I've also been a part of Team Cups where I felt totally like I didn't do anything different. And that's the thing. You can't just go in, just like you can't take a training and go, well, I'm taking the training, so everything's going to change, right? You actually have to take action. And I really encourage you guys to make sure that you are taking action now. Do not wait until February 1st to all of a sudden start taking action, massive action in your business. Don't wait to all of a sudden start tracking February 1st, or all of a sudden start ramping up your posts or ramping up your invites or whatever. Don't stall, right? And also don't have a limited mindset of, oh, I don't want to help too many people this month because I want to save them for February. No. There are millions and millions and millions of people to help that need your help. So don't come at this with a limited mindset. Make non-negotiable. Success Club is a non-negotiable for you this month. I don't care if you're at 0. I don't care if you're at 2. I don't care if you're at 4. I don't care if you're at 10. We push until the end, and we go and go and go. When I said I wasn't sending invites before, I am sending invites now. I sent my 40 invites yesterday. I haven't sent them yet today because I've been busy doing all these other things in my business. But when I get off this call, I'm going to send those 40 invites. And that might sound like a lot to you, but it used to sound like a lot to me because I wasn't doing them. And once you do them, and once you do 5, you can do 10. Once you do 10, you can do 20. Once you can do 20, you can do 40. And for me, 40 feels good. And it takes me about an hour. That's not that long. And I'm not like tailoring them massively to each person. I change the name. I might change like a couple words. But I'm sending invites as we speak. Jesse, way to go. I love you. 60 daily. That's incredible. But again, don't put that limiting belief on yourself that you can't send invites or that you can't send 20 invites. I think that 20 invites should be a minimum, especially if you have not yet gotten in the rhythm of hitting Success Club, then you don't really know. You don't really know like the baseline of what you need to do, right? So if you haven't found that baseline yet where you're hitting Success Club at least once, then you're like, okay, I know how to do it. So I'm going to do that again. And then you duplicate that and then you can kind of tweak things. And that's literally what I've done in my business over the last 5 years. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was just like, okay, I'm going to tweak things. I'm going to tweak my ads. I'm going to tweak my posts. I'm going to tweak my timing. I'm going to tweak how I invite, how I connect, whatever. So it's the same thing in your invites. Don't hold back. And if you feel like, okay, I'm sending these invites, but I'm not getting any response at all, even to me, even when I get no's, like yesterday I sent 40 invites, not one was yeah, I'm going to jump in. I had ones that are like, I had surgery, I can't work out right now, but maybe next time, or right now, finances aren't well, but I'd love to next time. I love following you. Or I had ones that are like, I'm not interested in all, but I love following positive people. Cool. Awesome. But was still able to build a friendship. And from there, you just love them. You just take them where they're at. You just love on them, build that friendship, build that relationship. At least now they know that you are there to help them and they're going to be watching things more and your posts are going to be showing up. So it's always worth it. It's always worth it to send those invites. You shouldn't be feeling weird about it. If you do feel weird about it, let's talk about it. If you need help, like how to word things, please let me know. We can even talk about it now on this call because I want you guys feeling confident in those invites. That should be a number one priority. None of you should end this week feeling like I still haven't sent an invite or I still feel weird sending invites. That is something we need to bust through as a team and become so freaking confident offering this opportunity to everyone, whether it is a message or whether it is on the phone or whether it is a face-to-face coffee date. You know, that was something that Moira also challenged us to do in the Diamond Dash, was to write a list of 20 people that you could either go to coffee with, get on the phone, or do a Zoom call and just talk to about this business. It was about going Emerald. It was about the benefits of going Emerald and how that could help them. And is that scary? Of course it is. Is that challenging? Of course it is. It's supposed to be. It's a business. But again, go over those clarity statements again, have fun with it, be empowered. When I think about how this has changed my life, I immediately feel like the most selfish friend to not invite someone else. It's not my job to make them want to do what I do or love what I do. It is my job to just put it in front of as many people as possible, love my journey, and just invite my face off with joy. That is my job. It's not my job to make them want to do it with me. But I know that if I am loving my journey and I put this in front of enough people, I will find my people and I will find my rhythm, and you will too. But you have to do it consistently, and you can't just do it for a month or 2 months. You can't, start sending invites and then feel like, well, it's not working anymore, so I'm just going to not do it anymore. No, you figure it out. Maybe you need to change your wording. Maybe you need to change, instead of sending messages, send like voice memos, or send like a video that you can just send to all your people or all the people you want to invite. My husband's home. Sorry. So anyways, like, get Success Club on lock. I know. Go see him. Daddy's here. Get Success Club on lock and don't wait until next week. Put all of everything you've got into this week to make it happen by this weekend, and like non-negotiable. This is happening. And that was like when I say I started hitting Success Club from that February of Teen Cup on, and also that mindset of going diamond. That was the mindset I had. It wasn't like I'm going to try. it was like, I'm hitting Success Club every month. I'm doing this. This is just done. It's happening no matter what. Even if I'm hustling until the very last minute because whatever, I'm going to do it. And same thing with Diamond. I literally wrote a date down and was like, this is just going to happen. That's not even negotiable. And that, again, was what Moira was saying today, was like, elite coaches, all of them have, the reason they are elite is because they had that belief that it was going to happen no matter what. And therefore their actions followed. It was like this dual thing of this belief. I believe in myself. This is happening. It's a done deal. Like, this is non-negotiable. And so I just know that when you make those non-negotiables in your business, and maybe you already have, or maybe you have more you're going to make or whatever, it will happen, because then your work will follow that and you will figure out a way. You all are so smart, such intelligent women. You have so many gifts that the world needs that you can offer people. Some things you're going to do way better than I do. And that's what makes us strong together as a team. So don't discredit like yourself for 1 second, and know that like literally what you have, someone needs. Not Beachbody. Someone needs what you have. Yes, you partner with Beachbody, and Beachbody is absolutely freaking amazing, but they need you. So send those invites, get Success Club. Let's all celebrate. With that also, you'll see, probably not tonight. Tomorrow though, I'm going to make a builders page, and I don't know what fun name I'm going to come up with for it yet, but I've thought about this for a while. I've heard other coaches talk about having a builders page. I know like Ashley and Emily and Heather and, oh my gosh, Autumn. They all just made like the runner's circle page in Follow Your Bliss. And I don't know if any of you are a part of that. You have to have hit Success Club and be an Emerald coach to be in it. But like you had to have hit Success Club, I think, in December. And then like in order to stay in it January, you have to hit Success Club. And then February 1st, they'll take the people out that haven't hit Success Club. But I'm going to make a builders page for us. And because I want to be able to talk to those of you that are actually working your business and building your business on a more intimate level, I want us to have a place where we can screenshot our trackers at the end of every day and be like, I got this done, as for accountability, and also talk invites, talk what's working and whatever in a more intimate setting. Because I feel like our bigger team page, I know that we have a lot of discount coaches in there, and I don't want them feeling overwhelmed with like a bunch of alerts for stuff that doesn't interest them at all. I still want them to get the benefit of being in our team though, seeing like new products come out, always being invited to the team calls and stuff. But I just want a place where we can work more intimately, so I know who really wants to work this business. So I'm going to set it up to where I'll post it in there. You can add yourself. You guys need to hit Success Club this month. I, however, am going to give you this month and February. So you have to hit, that's the requirement. You have to hit Success Club, February, and then March 1st, I will go through. If you didn't hit Success Club, you'll be removed from the group. Not as like a mean thing, but just that tells me maybe you don't really want it, or maybe like we need to do a one-on-one or something. But to me, if you are a builder and you have goals in your business, Success Club, it's a non-negotiable. It has to happen. And I know I keep going over it a million times, but you have told me you have these goals. And so it is my job as your coach to hold you accountable. And that's how we're going to hold each other accountable. I'll take myself out if I don't hit Success Club, but that has to happen. I'll have one of you take me out. So anyways, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for a place for us to push together, because I've done, Anna, yay, you're excited for this. Because I've done like the push groups on Messenger, and that's okay, but I feel like I hate having to scroll back through, and then I feel lost, and I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. And if it's overwhelming to me, it's probably overwhelming to someone else. And also, I just feel like this is a little more clear, positivity only. This is a place to build and grow together. And that's all I want. I think that we have to become very protective of our energy as well, and make sure that we're only allowing positivity in and positivity out. And so I think that this will just be a really great place for us to love our business, love each other, push together, help each other. I'm excited. Jesse, I requested to join Runner Circle a while ago and never got accepted, but I do qualify. I'm good. Okay. Yeah. I don't understand. And it's kind of weird because it's pretty, like, there's only like 60 people in that group. And I feel like there's more people that should be in that group. So I don't know. I feel like everyone's probably confused about those pages, but I'm excited for our group. If you want in that group, you can request again. But we're going to have a group no matter what. So, okay. What else? There's one other thing. Okay. The only other thing that I wanted to talk about, is the tracker, the new tracker system. And I'm not going to go over this a long time. But there was a video that, oh my gosh, what's her name? She and Danielle Natoni are friends. Oh my gosh. Mommy brain. I know you guys all know who I'm talking about. Who?
Julie Voris.
Thank you. Yes, Julie Voris. I love you. Yes, Julie Voris. She did a power hour training on the new tracker last week in the Beachbody Champions page. Hold on, my computer's gonna die. Okay, so she did a training in the Champions page last week. If you guys did not catch that and watch it, that is like the first thing. Go do that. If you don't do it tonight, I understand. It's, I know East Coast, whatever time, you're probably bedtime. But schedule it in tomorrow sometime that you watch that video, because I love Julie. I love her simplicity. She's very not about extra fuss. She's someone that I really look up to in the business because she's one of those people that I almost feel could say they have a disadvantage. For instance, she is older. She has shared before, like, I don't know, I was on a call one time and she's like, I have the same fears that you guys do. That everyone else does. She's like, I'm afraid that I'm all of a sudden become irrelevant because I'm older or whatever, or because she is always fit. Maybe people don't see some drastic transformation on the outside. So she feels like she's had those limiting beliefs in the past of therefore she's not going to attract anyone, which is garbage, because she is all about being consistent and just literally doing the things that Beachbody puts out for us to do in a way to track our business. And this new tracker, if you've not already looked at it, you need to look at it. You need to print it off. I had one laminated, but I'm actually thinking I don't know. I don't love it laminated yet because I'm a lefty. And so when I go and mark things, it like erases the things that I've done and it drives me crazy. But her suggestion was to print out 52, which now we would be less, but 52 of these trackers, one for every week of the year, so that you are filling it out. And like she did one for herself and bound it in a book. And so you're filling it out every single day. And it's literally like, it tells you, the thing I love about the new tracker is it tells you exactly what to do and also how much time you should be spending on each task, which I feel like is such a common thing to be like, I'm working so hard. I'm working my business. I'm doing all the things. Why am I not growing? Why is it not moving forward? If you're not doing all these things, that's why. If you're spending more time scrolling or reading other coaches' posts than you are doing this, that's why. And I say that in total humility of, I have done that a million times. And that is something that I am like today, I didn't look at any coach's post coaches I love and respect, but if I don't have time to get my stuff done, I definitely don't have time to scroll social media and read their posts. And so I want us to become laser focused on the action. And if we become laser focused on the action and the simplicity, just doing our vitals, then A, you're going to rock your business. And B, you're going to know exactly how to teach your brand new coaches what to do in their business. And if we're not doing it, we can't duplicate it. And our entire basis of our business is we succeed with duplication. We are built on duplication, right? Danielle taught Ashley, that taught me that we can't help new people if we're not doing it ourselves. And I just think this is so simple. It's so easy. I'm not going to even go over it more than that, but go to the Beachbody Champions page. They are putting out, and if you guys aren't in there every week, please do, because there are so many, there's trainings every day. They have their cover photo in there. It shows you who's going live what day, what trainings are happening each day. I think there was a power hour in there today that I haven't looked at yet. But also in the Beachbody Champions page, if you look at the unit section, they categorized short videos from coaches explaining exactly how to do each task on the tracker. So if you were like, I'm struggling with invites, or I'm struggling with social media, or I'm struggling with how to connect, or I'm struggling with how to like lead a rock and challenge group or whatever, literally all the information you need is right there. Go to the unit section of the Champions page. It's all organized there. And I think that I saw something that said even they made it so that there's shareable links now, so that if you want, or we wanted to do our own training video, like new coach training video, we could even like put it in our own team page and make it easy for coaches. Just like, okay, go through this list. Here's your tracker, get to work kind of thing. Which I probably will look into doing more, but whew, that was a lot. I know I bounced all over the place, but I told you I had a lot on my heart and I wanted to get it all out. How are you guys? Do you have any feedback? Do you have any questions? How are you feeling? I asked on my stories if anyone wanted to join me or needed more info. What would you say for more info option? Random question, sorry. I'm not sure who that is. iPad. Maybe that's Megan? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Okay, I asked on my stories if anyone wanted to join me or needed more info. What would you say for more info option? You mean like, oh, hi, that was you? Oh, Nicole. No, you're awesome. So you're
it's I posted in my stories about anything like that, and I just want to respond without saying it all, like spilling it all out there.
Yes. So you put a poll in your stories, like to join your group, or like for more info on your next challenge group. Is that what you're saying?
It was the first time, so I just posted that I've been doing 20-minute workouts every day and that anyone could join me. And then I said, would you be interested in joining me? And then I put the option yes or more info.
Oh,
so
perfect.
For the more info, would I start asking like, were you interested in the 20 minutes a day, or were you interested in working out at home? Or would I start out with questions so I can get to know what people are looking for?
Yes, totally. That is perfect. Anytime someone votes on my poll, no matter what they choose, which I love that you posted, those are 2 positives. I only post positives. I never post like, I've said this before, but I never post like, yeah, I want to join. No, I'm not interested at all. Like that's just deflating to me. And I get irritated that people take the time to select something negative. So I only post 2 positive options. Like, yes, I'm all in, or I'm nervous, but I want info, or whatever it is. I think what you said is perfect. So anyone that votes on those polls, I will send them a direct message. And I normally just say something super simple, like, thank you so much for watching my stories and voting on my poll. I'm really excited about my Transform Bootcamp, or whatever it is that I was talking about. And then I just ask them really quick, before we chat, is it easier for you to talk here or via email? And you don't have to ask that, but it's just what I do, because some people, like some moms, don't really check their DMs a lot and they would rather talk on email. Most people say here is good, but I just ask. And then I normally give them just like a little bit of info about the group or the program / group. And then just say, how does this sound so far? And can you tell me a little bit more about your goals? And it's simple. I have no problem. Like in our builders page, I will share all of this, no problem. And that's something that I'm excited about, is to be able to share these kind of things that would make sense to all of you, but not to a brand new discount coach. But yeah, I mean, you could also just message them back really simple and say, thank you so much for voting on my stories. I'm super excited about this group. Can you tell me a little bit about your goals? Just keep it simple like that. Or can you tell me a little bit about your goals? And is there anything that you struggle with when it comes to health and fitness? Or are you currently following any sort of workout routine? Just ask, simple 1 or 2 questions, just so that, you get to know them more and then can talk to them more. And if they're like, oh, I just had surgery and I got the clear to work out and I need to start, with something low impact, then you know that Transform 20 isn't going to be for them. And you're like, oh, perfect. Then I think that you should be a part of my boot camp, and I will get you set up with this, 30-minute program, which is where you probably do 21-day fix, or you can do PIO or something. But does that help? I would just answer them back simply, no matter what, ask them a question, and then just take the conversation from there. Okay. Does anyone else have anything, any questions, any comments, any feedback? Nada? Nada? Okay. Well, you guys are amazing, and I love getting to spend my Wednesday evenings with you. I am so excited for the end of this month and to finish it strong and to go into February feeling amazing with so much momentum. Yeah, you guys are the best. I will get this recording up ASAP, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, babes.